had stopped for a while, but I picked it up again. Just restarting from last year actually to read again. I'd like to just be whisked away for something. They have to keep a clean, homely home to at least get a few of my character traits just to buy. Oh, yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen now. A number of times I also rewatch Criminal Minds, but like when I'm going to sleep, like books will give you the. So I didn't have it in the plan, so I will not go because my leg and bites me. So I guess some trips are just ASMR. Hope you enjoy. Hi everyone, welcome to tonight's super relaxing ASMR session. Hope you enjoy. This tingles. And if you do like this session, please give it a thumbs up. And also do not forget to subscribe to our channel. So in the previous session, I was chit-chatting about a few facts about me that you may not know just by looking at me. I know I speak a lot about myself on here, but there's, more to me than, my persona on here. So this is gonna be a continuation of that. Some more facts about me. So I am a homebody through and through. I like to be home. I remember before I had my baby and my mother-in-law would take our dog. She still does it to today. She comes and she takes our dog for like a couple of weeks. I remember there are times I wouldn't leave the house like for more than a week. I would have shopping done to last a week or more, and I would just be in the house, just binge watching. I love being home. I love enjoying my home, and I don't know, I just feel some sense of, comfort being in just my cocoon, undisturbed and in peace. Another one is, each time I feel overwhelmed, I rewatch a crime show that I love. I have a bunch of crime shows that are a fave. I rewatch them so often. Like The Mentalist, I've spoken about it on here a number of times. I also rewatch Criminal Minds, Bones, Castle. Currently I'm rewatching for the 5th time Law and Order SVU. I really absolutely love that one. I also watched the original Law and Order, but I love SVU best. I hate snakes. Literally, when I see a snake, even just on TV or on social media as I'm scrolling up and down, I'll definitely dream about snakes that night or the next night. So each time I dream about snakes, which is sometimes it can be often, like in a month 3 times, I'm like, where the heck did I see a snake? Yeah, I know there are people who translate it to like, you probably have people plotting against you, but for me usually it's just because I'm so scared of them. Even just the imagination. When I'm walking the dog at night, I imagine, oh my god, what if a snake jumps off the bushes and bites me, tangles my leg and bites me? So I guess some dreams are just manifested from my very active imagination. The first thing when I see overgrown grass anywhere, I'm like, oh, the snakes that are in there. And each time I say it near my mother-in-law, she's like, there are no snakes in Czech. It's so weird because in Czech she said, to není hada. Or nejsem hada, something like that. Another fact about me is I love to read. I used to read a lot when I was a child, actually around 8, 9, 10. Literally I would read books over and over and over, and I would be reading my auntie's books. This Danielle Steele, Sydney Sheldon. I would read the books that she would leave home. They were adult books and I wouldn't even understand what was happening, but I just loved to read. So I had stopped for a while, but I picked it up again and I felt like such a warm feeling in my heart, just restarting from last year actually to read again. So I'm a sucker for romance books, and yeah, I've been into those for quite some time. I won't tell you guys the book I'm reading right now. But yeah, I do love to read. Like now I'm reading more and more often before bedtime, like when I'm going to sleep. Like books will give you the quickest sleep. Literally, if I'm not watching Asma, I am more reading my book and to sleep. Also, since I became a parent, I started listening to a lot of parenting podcasts and psychology podcasts, because I would like to raise a mentally balanced child above everything else. For those that do not know, we will be homeschooling our baby. Well, and yeah, I am trying to figure out the best way that she'll grow into a mentally well-balanced child. So with that, I listen to a lot of parenting podcasts, and yeah, I'm also reading blogs about homeschooling. Yeah, so in a week I try to finish at least 2 podcasts on, either psychology or parenting. I do listen to Stephen Bartlett, Gabor Mate, and who's the other one? Stevenson is Canadian. I like his outlook on life. My husband is not a fan of him so much, but I absolutely love him. Jordan Peterson. So this is something you might not know about me, and the fact that I talk about how we are, one and done with our baby girl for now. Yeah, I've always wanted to have a big family. Like, I used to daydream about how I'd get married and have like a bunch of babies, and during the Christmas time would be so many, people, because I didn't come from a very big family, and I always thought that a big family would come from me. So yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen now, but yeah, that was always a big dream of mine for the longest time. So among all my vices, I have a virtue. That's a joke. My personality type is I am very motherly, nurturing. I remember earlier in my marriage, my husband would be like, don't mother me. More in a way like, I over take care of people. I over, how do you say, like, hover around people in a way that I am so caring, so loving to a fault. I love to take care of people, to host, to cook, to invite people over, do everything, serve, clean, cook, I mean, I still do that up to now without hosting. Hosting or not, I still do that, but yeah, I'm a motherly type person, and I think it's a good thing because somehow I feel like it's a trauma response because I didn't really, my mom wasn't in my life, so I guess I'm responding by being a very nurturing, motherly person. Like if you're sick in my house, you get soup every 15-minute checkup. And so you want to be, sick in the house with me because I'll check on you every 15 minutes, make you soup, food, just be there to wipe every sweat on your face, just nurture you back to health, It's just the type of person I am, and I think it's even though I do feel like it's a trauma response, it's a good thing, So my baby is lucky to have me as a mom, because she'll always say my mom was so loving and caring and nurturing and just a mom. I don't know what you call this type of parent. I know social media these days, they have this thing where they say I'm a type A mom, type B mom, but I'm the type of mom who, makes fresh meals. Every other day I skip one day and the next day I cook. So literally we order takeout like 2 times a month, and we eat out like 1 time in a month. Literally, we hardly ever, go out to eat even in the summer, unless we're traveling. But in the summer, there's so much traveling in between, So when we are home, we don't really feel the need to go out to eat. But yeah, I'm this type of mom who cooks, cleans all the time. Literally, my baby will be cleaning. When we go visit someone, she's cleaning because that's what she sees at home. Yeah, wake up early in the morning, make the bread, make the bed, clean up, do dishes several times a day. I just love to keep a clean, homely home. Do laundry like a couple of times a week. Yeah, so I also hope that my baby will get my character traits, if nothing else. She will at least get a few of my character traits just by, helping me with these chores. Because I make her help me. I involve her. When I'm hanging the laundry outside in the summer, I'm like, help me, come hang the clothes. Help me fold clothes. Help me load the washing machine. No, I should say that's the type of personality that I have. I don't know if I spoke earlier of how I dislike spontaneity. I don't like to make any plans on a whim, any trips on just on a snap of a finger. I like to know from the moment I wake up, like what I'll be doing during the day. And if someone invites me suddenly to something, I'm not showing up. Sometimes my husband will be like, would you like to go for shopping now? And I'm like, no. Like grocery shopping. And I'm like, no, I'm not mentally prepared. No. So I didn't have it in the plan, so I will not go. Yeah, because I like to plan, make lists, just, take my time. I do not like to just be whisked away for something that I wasn't prepared for. Mentally. So for those that don't know, I am going to be a homeschooling mom. It's something that I would like to explore, and I hope that I will succeed at it. Yeah. Now this is a funny one. I absolutely cannot stand blood. I hate blood. Even from my own child, even my own blood. I cannot look at it. Like if I cut myself, I cannot. I will not look at it. I'll not look at the damage. I'll just rub it when I'm not looking. Look away and rub it, dry it, wash it when my eyes are just not looking. And if it happens to my baby, I quickly rush her to my husband with blood trickling. I remember when she was a year old. She fell and the water hit her face. Here she had a big scar which faded. It faded so amazingly. I didn't even have to apply anything. It just went away. She had a huge gash on her forehead, and I just brought her from the bedroom, dripping in blood to my husband in the living room, and I was like, she fell. I couldn't look at her. I couldn't patch her up. So yeah, I do not like blood at all. I have so much respect for doctors and nurses, surgeons, because it baffles me how they do it. Over and over and over, patching people up. I know doctors probably don't do it, nurses do, but where do nurses get the heart to do that? I don't get it. So I just realized when I was talking about the first facts about me, we took a break, and my husband was like, you are right, because one of the facts that I stated, I was talking about how I am not comfortable with smiling because I had bad teeth all my life, so I wasn't smiling much then. And now that I've got my teeth, done, even though they're not perfect right now, but yeah, I still cannot smile so much, especially in photos, because I'm not as confident. Yeah, so with that, I was saying that yeah, it's true, you hardly ever smile. Sometimes when people meet me, they might think I'm, mean what stage of your life they've met you, and stuff like that. With that, I think people find me to be quite unfriendly. The people don't think I'm, as friendly. Like, I am extroverted, but I'm also not so friendly. I'm happy with like 2, 3 friends, and that's it. I don't really need a cavalry of friends. That's just me.